We're going to start in just a minute. We're waiting on our board chair, Ms. Brill. She should be in here in just a second, so just give me 2 minutes. Okay, I think we're ready. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to start by giving you the disclaimer that we are live streaming this, so if you hoot and holler or say crazy stuff, we're going to have it on video, so please don't do that. You feel free to cheer and do all of that when your loved ones are up here. But first off, we're going to start off, and I'm very excited. We just recently reinstituted an honor guard with the school police department, and this is going to be their first opportunity to present colors. So we're going to start the ceremony with the Pledge of Allegiance, but with our honor guard coming in. So I would ask everybody to please stand as they come in. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Not bad for the first showing, right? Thank you for the honor guard coming out. Please have a seat. I want to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon to our most recent swearing in. We've been doing these quarterly lately in order to make sure that we have the opportunity to not only get our guys in really quick and get them starting in training, but to actually get to share the opportunity with family and friends and actually other members of the school district staff to introduce everybody to our newest officers. So these guys have kind of been working for a little bit already, but as you can tell, got the uniforms on, ready to go. We stole their badges just for the day. We gave them the badges ahead of time, but we're going to re-swear them in so that everybody gets to be a part of their next step in their professional careers. And with that being said, I want to thank those of you who are here today, over and beyond the family and friends. This is for you guys and for your loved ones. But for the staff from the district that's here today, I want to just take a minute to recognize our school board chair, Mrs. Brill, is here today. School superintendent, Mr. Mike Burke. And we have several of our chiefs of departments here, Mr. Joe Sanchez. We have Keith Oswald, Yolanda Morgan, Sean Cooley, and on the end, our HR chief, Mr. Tim Kubrick. So I want to thank you guys for being here. It's very important that you get to see what we're doing here in the police department also, and I appreciate the support that you bring out. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the members of our command staff that are here, sitting in the pretty long uniforms over on the side, in addition to some of our other staff members that came out to support our new hires. It may not look like we have a whole lot of uniform personnel here, but just so that you all understand, same thing with not being able to pull all the kids out of school to come see what's going on today necessarily. Our officers are out in the field still working until our schools get out today. So the majority of those that are here are either in supervisor capacity or they are floaters or got out a little bit early maybe and came to visit. But we appreciate having all of them here. With that being said, I would like to ask Mr. Burke if he would like to come up and give, well, actually, I'm going to go Mrs. Brill first. I'm sorry, my bad. Mrs. Brill, come on up and give us a few words. This is our school board chair, Ms. Karen Brill.
So thank you so much, and I apologize to those of you who have heard me before because I say a lot of the same things over and over again because our school police are amazing. They are mentors to our students, and I'm going to steal Mr. Burke's thunder when I mention Team Palm Beach, but you truly are parts of Team Palm Beach. Different, though, from when I've spoken in the past. I've recently gone onto your social media page, and when I see the amazing things that our school police are doing at our schools, supporting our students, the food closets, the things that you do to inspire our students, your role models, and you truly are a level above your typical officers because you're so nurturing, yet you keep the discipline and you support everybody. And I have to tell you that I'm really grateful you're all going to be here tomorrow night because we're going to have an interesting board meeting. So, we know that your roles are not always in the regular school day, but I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being part of Team Palm Beach, for all that you do. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire school board. We all appreciate you, so thank you again.
Thank you. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank you also, Mrs. Brill, for you and the board's support of the police department. I can tell you, I've been here, I'm in my 4th year now, and when I first got here, I was a little concerned with some of the things that we were dealing with, but it was just a matter of getting with the board members, explaining some of the things that our department needed to go into the next step. To really start growing and to really get everybody on board and get them motivated about what we're doing and to feel like they were really a part of the district. So we're just one little piece, but without the support of the board, we would not be able to have accomplished what we have over the past several years. So I thank you for your support with that. And with that being said, also, my boss, Mr. Mike Burke, our superintendent, we couldn't do it without him either. So we'll have him say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. Yeah, I just also want to thank Chair Brill and the entire school board because I've been in superintendent now for 5 years. I've been with the district for over 27 years. And what's really amazing is we've had our own school police department for 50 plus years. And that's unique. There's only about a half dozen Florida school districts that have their own police department. And I can say with full confidence, you are joining an elite squad. And I can say that because all police agencies get it reaccredited. And our agency went through that last May. And we were not only just reaccredited, but we were reaccredited with Excelsior status, which is the highest status you can get, right? So onward and upward. But, I had the good fortune of being able to hire Chief Mooney to join this team. And we do refer to our collective employee group, nearly 23,000 employees strong, as Team Palm Beach. And Chief is leading the school police effort, and she has really done a lot to cultivate the team spirit within your department. The morale has improved. She's made sure that officers are getting the resources they need, whether that be vehicles or radios or you name it, or an honor guard, which is pretty cool to see. That's the first. We haven't had that in 50 years. And it just speaks, I think, to the high quality of, Chief sets high level expectations, and you guys can, and ladies all rise to the challenge. So I'm proud just to be here and be a part of this. I can tell you as a superintendent, I'm really fortunate to be with a district that has its own police department. Security is now our highest priority. It trumps academics, which wouldn't have been the case, 10 plus years ago. And so we have to put the resources behind it. And having our own department means we can go above and beyond to make sure our students and staff are safe. You guys will be involved in so much, and you're already finding that out from the school day and taking care of our students and staff to football games, to board meetings, to you name it. We're a big part of this community, and you guys represent us very well. So thanks for making the commitment to join our team. We're really happy to have you all, and I know you have made a great decision. So thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. Just to kind of give you a little bit of the run of show here, what we do is a little different. Like I said before, typically we're constantly hiring. So as we have people meet the criteria, they're ready to hit the ground running, come in the door, we hire them, we bring them in. First thing we got to do is swear them in when they come in. So we basically do that kind of in an informal fashion, bring them in, swear them in, sign their lives away, give them a badge, and then we send them off to training. But with the promise that we will share swearing in with the family and friends. So that's why we're here today. So to celebrate this new group of officers who's joining our team. So just a little bit about them before we get to where we do the oath and where I get to do a little bit of a biography on each of them that they wrote by themselves, but I may have taken a little bit of liberty to add and subtract from some of the bios that were given, as was pointed out to me by one of our members. Said, that looks a little longer than what I submitted. I said, that's okay, just wait. But I want you to learn about our new officers. I want you to know who they are and where they come from. As a little bit of a summary, these officers represent about 125 years of law enforcement experience, which is amazing. It's not only local level police enforcement, they've been on national and state level agencies, which is one of those things that we're looking for when we bring in new officers here. We look for experienced people because everybody brings a little bit something different to the table. And at the end of the day, when we talk to the officers that are coming in the door, their primary thing is they want to get back to the basics of why they got into law enforcement in the first place. So we'd love having people that come from other agencies, got to go out, do the running around, the growing and learning, and bring that all back to the table here where they can share it with the rest of our department. I would tell you that our police department, bar none, I would say in the country, has more experience than any other police department in the country, per capita, so to speak. We've got a lot of people that are brand new. We've got a lot of people that have been in the job for a couple years and decide that, hey, you know what, I think my family values are maybe slipping a little bit because my schedule's crazy. I can't be home at night. And then they look at school policing and they know that their kids are in school. They know that there's people protecting them and they want to join that part of the family and get back to basics with the family too. So we've got those that are in the middle of their career. And then we have those that have finished a very decorated initial career and decide they're not quite done and they still want to share and they've got stuff to bring to the table. So we invite all of them in. And when you hear some of the stories, you'll learn about how diverse our group is and why they were picked to come in and join our team. And we're very happy to have them all. We do have a bit of a military experience. We got Army, Navy, and Air Force represented. We have a little firefighter represented in there with the military piece. And we've got lots to say about firefighters sometimes. They say you either grab the pillow or you grab the gun. He did both, so we'll talk about that. That's a good move. We have a lot of educational backgrounds from technical skills and almost to doctorate level education post high school. We have a couple people that grew up in the Palm Beach County School District and graduated from our schools and are back here and or have kids that are in our school district right now. So they have commitment to the Palm Beach County. And then one of the common themes that ran through some of the bios was that people wanted to be, they like coaching, they like mentoring, they've got commitment to public service, community engagement, and the family piece was really important. So with that, I'm going to invite everybody that is uniformed to stand up. We're going to do 2 oaths of office. It's always good to renew your vows, so to speak. As some of you that have been married for quite a while, you maybe did that too, but it's good to remember where you came from. So I'm going to ask all the uniformed personnel to raise your right hand and repeat after me. This is on my honor oath. On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or my public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. Thank you. And then number 2 is the oath of office, and everybody that has been sworn in before has taken this. This is your commitment to the career. So I will ask you to repeat after me. Raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida. That I will enforce the laws of the United States and the state of Florida without personal bias, and that I will well and truly perform the duties of a police officer for the school district of Palm Beach County on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Thank you very much. You may have a seat. Now for those introductions. And I think, it's kind of, I think these guys and girls, maybe they get, I think they remember why they did this job when I make them redo the oath. And I think it's important, even everybody up here, a little bit of a smile. You remember what this was like the first time you did it. Some of you, it may be the first time you did it, but it just gets you back to the basics and that we are all part of the same team. And at the end of the day, we are all responsible for taking care of each other and this district. So that's why we do that together. With that being said, we're going to go in order. We have two groups of people that got sworn in either on August 18th or August 15th. So we're going to start with those from August 18th. And the first person is going to be Officer Cody Brown. I'm going to ask him to come up right here. Just stand here. My lovely assistants, Deputy Chief Vanessa Snow and Assistant Chief Mike Waits, are going to help me with our certificates. But I'm going to read a little bit about Cody, and then we will have his girlfriend Ashley come up to pin his badge on for him. Cody was born in West Palm Beach and raised in Port St. Lucie, where he attended and graduated from Treasure Coast High School. After graduation, he enlisted in the United States Army, where he served as an infantryman prior to beginning his law enforcement career. In total, he has over a decade of experience in serving his communities, state, and country. Cody came to the Palm Beach County School District from the Georgia State Patrol, where he conducted narcotics and gang crime investigations and served in the northeast region of Georgia, where he also conducted human trafficking investigations. As a state trooper in Georgia, he expanded his knowledge, working side by side with the DEA, FBI Safe Streets, and the Appalachian Task Force to include the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. Prior to Georgia, he was a Florida Highway Patrol trooper, where he started his career in Daytona Beach before moving home to Port St. Lucie and serving the Treasure Coast in South Florida. He's held many roles from the DUI Task Force to FTO and a corporal in the homicide investigations. I introduce to you Cody Brown. Ashley, come on up. I always forget to tell everybody that if you practice with the badges, you might be able to set the record. The record's 12 and a half seconds, held by the Millers. It's about a year old now, 2 years old maybe. Almost 3 years now. We'll see if we can break it in November. We'll see how it goes. Okay, our next up is going to be Officer Sean Reardon. Come on up, Sean. So right there. Sean Reardon is a dedicated law enforcement officer with over 30 years of experience, including 25 years as an agent with the Department of Homeland Security. Throughout his career, he has remained committed to serving and protecting the community. And beyond his professional duties, Sean is passionate about giving back to the community, is passionate about giving back through coaching and mentoring youth in local sports programs, having coached hockey with the Florida Panthers Development League, lacrosse with the Boca Jets, and baseball with the Boca Little League. Sean's greatest support comes from his family, his wife Connie, and who is a first grade teacher at Calusa Elementary, and his daughter Grace, who's an 11th grader at Spanish River High School, and his son Sean, who's an 8th grader at Omni Middle. Grateful for their encouragement, Sean is proud to serve alongside such a wonderful community and looks forward to continuing his service with integrity, compassion, and dedication. Connie, come on up. And next up is Officer Jamie Sitko. You do it, Jamie. You can do it by Jamie, not by me. Jamie. Okay, just making sure I did it right. Okay. Officer Sitko recently retired from NYPD. His career began on foot patrol in the 40th Precinct. After completing field training, he was transferred to the 50th Precinct and assigned a patrol unit, becoming promoted to sergeant in 2013. As a sergeant, he had various assignments, including PSA 7, Housing in the Bronx and Queens, IRT, and finally the Counterterrorism Bureau. During his time in the Counterterrorism Bureau, that's a tongue twister, sorry, he had the privilege of working with his canine partner, Quaid. Together, they assisted with approximately 100 search warrants. Before joining NYPD, Officer Sitko enlisted in the U.S. Air Force Reserves as a firefighter. He's my guy that grabbed the pillow, or the lounger. Just kidding. We're happy to have you. And was stationed at Stewart Air National Guard Base. Jamie Sitko is a husband and a father of 2 children, Joshua and Brielle. And his wife, Marissa, is going to pin the badge on him. I introduce to you Jamie Sitko. Next up is Officer Christopher St. John. Chris St. John is originally from Long Island, New York. Prior to joining the Palm Beach County School District Police Department, he was enlisted in the United States Navy as a military police officer and was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, and Greece. After his military service, he served as a police officer for the town of Juno Beach for a couple years. He left town for a little bit and came back and joined the school district police department. He holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree from Southern New Hampshire University and is currently a second lieutenant in the United States Army Reserves. And his fiancee, Liz Santos, is going to be pinning the badge on him. I introduce to you Christopher St. John. Next is Officer George Tavares. Officer George Tavares was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. He's a graduate of John Jay College of Criminal Justice with a major in criminal justice, concentrating on crime control and prevention. Officer Tavares also holds a master's degree in Homeland Security Studies from the Center for Homeland Defense and Security at the Naval Postgraduate School. And he's currently pursuing a PhD in Crisis and Emergency Management at Nova Southeast University. Prior to joining the New York City Police Department, Officer Tavares was Assistant Head of Security at St. Patrick's Cathedral. In 2002, he joined the New York City Police Department, and he served in East New York's 75th Precinct. During his tenure, he was assigned to several specialized units, including Patrol, the Street Narcotic Enforcement Team, and Anti-Crime. He later joined the Organized Crime and Control Bureau as a narcotics investigator, which led to his promotion to detective. In 2012, Officer Tavares was promoted to sergeant and assigned to the Brownsville 73rd Precinct, where he led the strategic enforcement and gang crew and team. In 2015, he was selected to command the burglary and robbery apprehension module in the 75th Precinct Detective Squad before joining the Brooklyn North Homicide Squad in 2018. In 2021, he was selected to serve with the New York Arson and Explosives Federal Task Force. It was a distinguished assignment that capped his 22 and a half years with the NYPD. He retired from NYPD just this past April, and he's been married to his wife, Edna, for over 7 years, and together they are proud parents of a beautiful 4-year-old daughter, Gianna. And both Gianna and Edna are going to be doing the pinning. Funny little side notes. I got to put the side note in here, though, that Major McCarthy actually worked with Officer Tavares while they were in New York, which was kind of interesting. The connections. It's amazing that you can have a department with 35,000 people in it, and 2 of them end up here at the school district. Cream rises to the top. I'm glad that you're both here. Always a cream of the crop. So I'd like to invite Edna and Gianna up to do the pinning. Next, we have another local person, Officer Jody Tutwall. Come on up. Officer Tutwall was born and raised in Palm Beach County. She is a graduate of Palm Beach Central High School. She's deeply dedicated to serving the community she calls home. She's married to her husband, Brandon, and is a proud mom to a 1-year-old son, Bo. Before beginning her career in law enforcement, Jody earned a master's degree in social work. Jody has served in law enforcement for 7 years, beginning her career with the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. While working road patrol, she received multiple awards for her efforts in homeless outreach and held several specialized positions, including crisis negotiator, peer support member, and honor guard member. She later advanced to the position of detective, where she investigated special victim crimes and served as a member of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Jody's professional experience reflects her commitment to public service and the community engagement. I'd like to invite Brandon and Bo up. Bo's very busy, though. I will say he's all good. It's all good. I introduce you to Jody Tutwall. And Neil is going to hold on to Bo while we take care of business here. Hold on a minute. Congratulations. I get to do this. I get to be in the picture. We have 2 more. These 2 officers were both sworn in originally on September 15th. We welcome both of them. First up is going to be Officer Ivan Fantuzzi Lugo. Bad. Ivan was born in Puerto Rico and raised in Palm Beach County with a distinguished career in law enforcement spanning over 3 decades. He dedicated 30 years of service to the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department, including 12 years as a patrol supervisor. He also served 3 years as a corrections officer with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Throughout his career, Officer Fantuzzi Lugo demonstrated a deep commitment to the public safety and community engagement. He served 19 years on the department's elite SWAT team, 3 years on the hostage negotiation team, and 12 years as a member of the police search and dive team. His leadership extended to training and development, where he served for 3 years as a field training officer He also contributed 5 years to the Emergency Field Force team and 3 years with the Police Athletic League as a crime prevention officer. In his role as a crime prevention officer, Officer Fantuzzi Lugo, a former professional boxer, made a lasting impact by founding a Police Athletic League boxing team, offering mentorship and structure to troubled juveniles through sports and discipline. A passionate advocate for inclusion and understanding, Officer Fantuzzi Lugo became a certified autism instructor. He led initiatives such as the Law Enforcement Response to Autism program, organized autism-focused school tours for officers during orientation, and facilitated annual autism training sessions for the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. He holds a Bachelor of Science degree in administration with a minor in legal studies from Barry University. Outside of his professional accomplishments, Officer Fantuzzi Lugo enjoys golfing, scuba diving, boxing training, and cherishes quality time with his wife and his family. And his wife, Kathy, is here today to pin the badge on him. I introduce to you Officer Ivan Fantuzzi Lugo. She said she forgot her glasses. Let's watch. And last but not least, Officer Jose Rodriguez. Jose Rodriguez was born in a small town in northern Mexico, and in 1998, he migrated with his family to the United States in search of a better future. Adjusting to a new country at a young age taught him the values of hard work, perseverance, and determination. After graduating from Pahokee High School, Officer Rodriguez began working in local industries to support himself and his family. In 2009, he married his wife, and a year later became a proud father to his daughter, who is now in high school. In 2016, his son was born, completing their family. Officer Rodriguez attended Palm Beach State College, where he completed welding school. He went on to work in that field for 10 years, including nearly 7 years with tropical shipping. In 2021, shortly after the COVID-19 pandemic, Officer Rodriguez made the life-changing decision to join the U.S. Army National Guard as an infantry soldier. During his 3 years of military service, he developed strong leadership skills, resilience, and a deeper commitment to serving others. For many years, he's had the goal of becoming a police officer, but life circumstances postponed his dream a little bit. But through hard work and persistence, he finally made it happen. He attended the police academy at Indian River State College, graduated, and began his law enforcement career at Sewell's Point Police Department, where he served for about a year and a half before joining the school police. Today, he has achieved his long-term goal of serving as a police officer, a school police officer, a role that allows him to protect and serve the community while being more present for his family. He's excited to now have the opportunity to spend more time with his children and to coach his son's baseball team, continue his passion to give back to the community, and to set a positive example for the next generation. Join me in congratulating Officer Rodriguez, and his wife Jasmine is going to come up to pin the badge on him. All right, that concludes all our bios. I told you, I didn't lie, right? What a great set of backgrounds we have. What a great bunch of diversity and things that people bring to the table. And like I said, is in reading through the bios, the most important thing to me is how much these people care about their community and their families, and they're here for the right reasons. And I thank all of you that are here supporting them, because you're part of the reason that they're here, and we want to share this adventure with you. So thank you for coming. One more round of applause for our new guys and girls. And before we conclude, I real quick just want to say a special thank you to Jody Gonzalez and Major Nick Scopolitas, who they work tirelessly with our hiring process to continuously get your stuff done. I know that you guys probably thought it went a little quicker than you expected, but we were excited to have you. So thank you to you guys for our hiring team. And then also our administrative staff, Awilda, Ruthie, and Tish, for always making sure we got cookies at the end of the service or the ceremony, and making sure that we have everything set up appropriately. I appreciate everybody coming out today, and thank you for supporting our new officers. Have a great afternoon.